Okay, I know what you're thinking, Shun. Why are you telling us a story that's like 1,000,000 years old? But listen, this isn't just a story about some old guy with a beard and a stick. This is the ultimate underdog to legend glow-up. It's the story of Moses. And it starts with a mom who had to make a choice that sounds totally impossible. See, the king of Egypt, Pharaoh, was scared. He was making the Hebrew people work way too hard, and he didn't want their families to grow. So Moses' mom hid him in the only place no one would look, the river. Imagine being a baby in a floating basket. No GPS, no snacks, just faith. But God's got a funny way of making sure you end up exactly where you need to be. The basket drifts into a private royal pool surrounded by lotus flowers. An elegant princess in white linen and gold jewelry spots it and lifts the baby out. The scenery morphs instantly. Mud huts vanish, replaced by towering limestone pillars and gold leaf statues in classic Pixar transformation style. Boom! From a basket in the reeds to a golden cradle in the palace. Moses grew up as a prince of Egypt. He had the best tutors, the fastest chariots, and probably the coolest sandals in the world. Fast-paced Pixar-style montage showing Moses growing from child to young man. He races chariots, laughs with the princess, studies with tutors, but his eyes, bright and curious like Shun's, look longingly at the Hebrew workers in the distance. But here's the thing. You can have all the gold in the world, but if your heart isn't quiet, you can't hear what you're meant to do. Moses saw how his own people were being treated. He saw the unfairness, and one day he snapped. He made a huge mistake trying to fix things his own way. He had to run. He went from a palace to a desert, trading his crown for a shepherd's crook. He probably thought his story was over, like the end roll credits, but God doesn't do the end when there's still work to be done. Moses was out there for 40 years. That's a lot of sheep watching. Until the fire. A scrubby bush on a mountainside suddenly ignites with magical flames, swirling blues, purples, and golds. But the leaves stay vibrant green. Moses approaches cautiously, shielding his eyes. The fire dances with supernatural beauty. Check this out. The bush is on fire, but it's not burning up. It's like a neon sign from heaven saying, "Hey, I'm talking to you." God tells him, "Go back to Egypt. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go." And Moses is like, "Who, me? I stutter. I'm just a shepherd." But God told him something I keep on my hat. He basically said, "It's not about how strong you are, Moses. It's about how strong I am." Moses goes back. He stands up to the most powerful man on earth. And when Pharaoh says no, things get messy. It took 10 miracles to get Pharaoh to listen. Finally, he says, "Fine, get out." And millions of people start walking. They're free. They're cheering. Now, this is the part where most people would give up. Trapped between a deep sea and a giant army. It looks like a dead end, but Moses remembers the bush. He remembers the promise. Are you seeing this? They're walking on dry land. Not muddy land, not soggy land. Dry land. God turned a dead end into a highway. So, why did I tell you all that? Because sometimes life feels like a desert. Sometimes it feels like you're trapped at the edge of a sea and you don't have a boat. Moses wasn't special because he was a prince or because he had a cool stick. He was special because he trusted the one who made the water. And if he can split an entire ocean, imagine what he can do for you.